Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mosballin, and you guys know I sat here and grinded these out over the weekend. I went kind of crazy with them because I was seeing people pulling some of the best stuff. For real. There was people pulling pink diamond Siakams, pink diamond Shaqs. I was seeing diamond Glen Rices, a bunch of different diamonds. There was just so many things going on, and I made it a part of my mission, my journey, to write down every single thing I pulled, as well as document it in a way where I can tell you the percentages of basically how it went for me. Obviously everyone's luck is completely different. I was hoping to get a lot more packs. That was my goal. I wasn't sure whether we should open flip all cheese or go through these individually slowly. I'm obviously not going to show them all to you guys like this. I'm just starting off the video talking to you guys. I would like to say that I opened a total of 191 packs. I got 191 items total. I'll be showing you guys the spreadsheet that I basically went through, the percentages, everything. I'll be putting it on the screen later on in the video as we get to those certain things. All I need from you guys is to smash the like, subscribe. All that stuff means a lot to me. See if it was worth it for me, because I really put in a lot of time, effort into this just so I can see if this was worth it. Was this Dunktober event worth it? I know it was for a lot of people, the ones that were pulling the top tier guys. There was a lot of top tier cards being pulled, man, and I love that for you guys. I'm happy for anyone that pulled any of the nice diamonds out there, anyone that was pulling any of the nicer stuff. I seen Westbrook, like so many cool, real good cards. There's some not so much, but there's badges. There was a lot of things that can be sold, right? It wasn't all just about the players at the end of the day, whether you got them or not. Remember, all these stuff are sellable. Besides really the injury cards, those are really going to be quick sold at the end of it. But we all were given an opportunity over the weekend for every win, and that was my favorite part about this whole event, because no matter what game mode you were on, no matter what you were doing, you were given an opportunity to get a little bit extra MT. And the reason this is being open so slow is because I'm literally, like I said, documenting every single pull while we're pulling random series 1 Royce O'Neal, for example. So I guess the way we're gonna do this video is when I pull something like right here, we pulled the basketball. I will gladly tell you guys I pulled 33 basketballs over the weekend, 33 out of my 191. That is 17.3% of my packs had a basketball in them. 17% for basketballs is crazy. We did pull a badge here. I love Dimer. I love those badges. I got some good ones. I think I got like 3 good badges overall. Those that would go for like over 5k, but most of them were like 1,000, 2,000. I'm just gonna hold off on them. Badges, I got a total of 30. That was 15.7%. That honestly is not bad. Those were 2 of the top 3 things I pulled. That was the second, which was basketballs. The third was badges, and injury cards was by far the #1 thing I was pulling. I pulled that almost at a 19% clip, 18.9%. I got 36 injury cards, and I guess we could go ahead and chill right here on this Jalen Brunson, Mr. Big Head, as Josh Hart calls him. I don't know why he called him that. I'm just kidding. All right, look. Relax, Most. We've been saying some sus things lately, and I want to apologize to you guys. I try to be funny, but in reality, I'm just a weird dude. Bro, the baby hasn't been letting me sleep, bro. We're sleep deprived. I'm just be sitting here playing this game, trying to grind. And bro, so we got a total of 25 players over the weekend, 25 of them. I'm not going to show you all of them. I'll show you guys the better pulls, but 25 means that's 13% of my pulls. That's actually the 4th highest thing I pulled, which is crazy. I did not expect that at all. I thought their rate would be lower. I'm not saying that means I'm pulling great things, but I stopped on Jalen Brunson for a reason. I actually pulled 2 of him. Like, I'm genuinely curious, what are the chances of 2 of the same? That was the only 2 repeated, like 2 Brunsons. The rest of the 25, so 23 cards were different, and then the Jalen was 2 of them. But realistically, that wasn't too bad. These 3s were kind of cool. I know a lot of people were grinding for these. These were like the longer mode, so whether you play like salary cap, domination, stuff like that, you had an opportunity to pull 3 things. Some of them were players, some of them were just, it was a mix. You could have literally pulled anything. We see an arena here, so we could sit here and say I pulled 10 arenas, which was only a 5.2% chance from what I got, which is extremely good. I'm glad it wasn't a higher rate, but you're gonna see a lot of these 3s were not good to me. They were not at any means. I wasn't pulling anything. I got some jerseys. We got 12 total, which was a 6.3% chance for us personally. The courts were at a 4.7%. I pulled 9 courts, so I'll tell you guys basically everything moving down from what was the best or most highest rating, what I pulled the most of, while we continue opening a couple more of these. But basically, injury cards were number one. We said that with 36. I pulled a total of 33 basketballs. We said we pulled 30 badges, right? 25 players, as we get a player right here, an amethyst one. We're gonna go into the players and which players I pulled. Obviously, I'm not just gonna be like, I pulled 25 players and not tell you every single player I pulled. This was one of the first really good players I pulled, so I was excited. It was only a series one, but it was Devin Booker, and Booker's pretty solid to start off the year. So I was like, this is dope. I don't mind that at all. Now, I was seeing a lot of people flipping all, and that seemed like a really cool thing to do. A lot of people were taking that route, and I did start taking it near the ends because it seemed like a really cool route that people were going on. It seemed like it was working for a lot of people. They just flip all and then randomly just see a diamond. So whenever I was kind of almost done, I would do that just to see what was happening. Let's continue what we were up to before we get into the players, right? So I said shoes, we got 23 of them, which makes sense. Jordan 23, you feel me? So 12% at that rate. That was the thing that was right under players. And then we start getting a lot lower, which was great. Jerseys was only 12. I only pulled 12 jerseys at a 6% rate, 6.3. Then we pulled a total of 10 arenas as we get a gem of the game, Caron Butler. We did pull a lot of gems of the game, and I was happy about that because those are harder to get somewhat around there. So some of them are good. They're going to be good for salary cap, just messing around, messing about. And you'll see that I pulled a good amount of gems of the game, even some really good ones that were like top tier. Well, not really top tier, but you'll see here we got another ruby. Yo, feel me? We like our rubies, and it's obviously Brunson. Courts, we pulled 9. Playbooks, we pulled 8. Those were both like in the 4% range. And then logos, we only pulled 5. That was the thing I pulled the least of, logos, at a 2.6% rate. That's really great in my opinion. I've never seen the rates at that level. The gems of the game were really hit or miss because I pulled 3 gold gems of the game, and overall we pulled 9 total gold. So out of all the players I pulled, 36% of them were gold. That's extremely terrible odds. I will go through them right here as you guys watch this stretch of me just going back to back to back. You guys just got to see what happens here. But we pulled the gold Cameron Thomas. We pulled the gold Royce O'Neal. We pulled gold Chris Livingston, Christian Brown, Jamal Sheed, right? Those were all series 1 cards more or less. Then we pulled the Power Surge Scott Pedgett, like a gold one. We pulled a gem of the game Marcus Sassar or something. We pulled Kenny Carr, Jeff Pendergraph. Who is Jeff Pendergraph, bro? But did you guys just watch the stretch, bro? It was literally basketball after basketball after basketball after basketball, and I was going frustrated, man. I know my name is Mosballin, but not to that degree. Not to that level. Take these balls and run away from me. Get away. I don't want to see him anymore. It was so rigged at this point. Thankfully, it eventually stopped and we started getting some good badges like this Challenger. We also got this silver immovable enforcer. Not to mention Ricky Davis's gem of the game, Ruby. So that will make us talk about the emeralds, the sapphires, and the rubies real quick while we stop here. So I pulled 3 emeralds total. None of them were good, obviously. Bradley Beal and Sengun, those were series 1s, and the Caron Butler gem of the game we saw. Then we pulled a total of 5 sapphires, so 20% of our cards were sapphires. I just wanted to check the price of this enforcer. Really not going for a lot right now. I think it could go for a lot more when other cards need it and it's necessary, so I'm just gonna definitely hold off on this. And then Challenger isn't going for anything right now, but if I hold off, it can definitely go up over time with certain players. Now honestly, the best part about this whole thing was being able to like increase our lock-ins, right? Like locking in the cards that were unsellable that we're getting here and there. You guys are seeing some of them pop up right here, and I was just like, whatever, at least I grinded for that. There's still some good players that we didn't get to, but overall 4 of the sapphires were series 1. The only one that was different was this Danilo Gallinari Power Surge. Now we also pulled 5 rubies. 2 of them were Brunson, like I said. The other 3 were Ricky Davis, this Jack, as well as Scott May, and Scott may not touch the court ever in his life. And that brings us to the point that if I pulled any diamonds, pink diamonds, anything of that nature, and it's sad for me to say, but I did not. All I did pull was this Dennis Rodman gem of the game as well as this Al Horford gem of the game. Those were the two best pulls, including that Devin Booker. So unfortunately, even though I literally sat here and opened these packs for no reason, like literally it was such a grind. We sat here and played so much. Mainly was playing the one mode that I like playing, which was breakout, so it was getting me them fast. Obviously, I don't think Al Horford's gonna touch the lineup really as well, but I guess it's safe to say he's there if like I ever need a Celtics player type vibe. Maybe it works out that way. You guys can see I was flipping all, and this was what I was getting: gold players left and right. It really wasn't mattering what I was doing. It didn't matter if I was stacking them up, opening them right away. I tried so many different possibilities, different scenarios. I was trying. Everyone was telling me different things. I was super happy for everyone that did pull something. I know it just wasn't meant to be for me. Sometimes it just is what it is. Sometimes it's not your time to shine. It's not any of that. So 12% of my players were Amis, which is also a really good percentage in my opinion. I didn't mind the event. I hope they do more of this. I can't wait for the Halloween event. It is Dunktober all month though, so maybe next week we have some more, and I will continue to grind for you guys. I'll stack even more when it comes to it. I'm not gonna stop no matter what. Like, look at these 10 right here. One player out of 10. It's all good though. I love you guys. I wish you guys all the best. Pulling 2 golds, 2 sapphires, all that is just abysmal. It's really bad. There's nothing you could say, nothing you could do. It just is what it is, man, and I grind for you guys, so I'm not mad at the end of the day. I'm cool. I'll sell everything I pulled, more or less. Not really, I lied, but I was quick selling stuff. It was filling up the collection. The badges will go somewhere at some point, so it's all good. It's just nice to finally have an open queue and not have anything in here. I hope you guys had better luck. Let me know what the best thing you guys pulled was, or if there was 2-3 things you pulled. Please let me know. I'm always curious to hear, see all that. And hopefully next event I'll grind even harder, because maybe I didn't grind enough, man. Probably didn't do that enough. We have to go even harder, 10 times harder, even more, all the above. And I'll see you guys later. It's been your boy Mosballin. Y'all know the drill, and we're gonna finish this soon, but Ballin out.